Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be considering the Samaritan by John Lara and Act 3, Scene 1. And here in this scene, we are looking at a sample ethics class at the Sagrada Secondary School. So it is a very special scene because this is where we are going to get a snapshot into how Alvita and Montano came up with the innovation app that won in the whole nation. That is the Samaritan app. So sit back, relax, and journey with me as we uncover what goes on in Miss Nicole's class. So I will still use my literary triangle to analyze this scene. And the first part is the plot. It is a Friday morning in a classroom at Sagrada Secondary School. And Miss Nicole, the ethics and innovation teacher at Sagrada Secondary School, seeks to review the previous lesson. And through flashback, we are taken through whatever went on during the previous lesson. And in the previous lesson, this class learned that every problem of the society normally begins in the human heart. And the human heart has two parts. The first part is the mind, then the second part is the spirit. We realize that during the previous class, the students, together with teacher Nicole, learned about how the creative use of mind can help in solving problems and make lives better. It is the creative use of mind that brings about things like the Samaritan App. No wonder it is in this class that Alvita and Montano came up as the masterminds of the Samaritan App that is now causing jitters even in the highest echelons of Maracas Municipality leadership. Today, the lesson is about the spirit as a part of the human heart. And Miss Nicole, being inquisitive and asking questions as the students answer, as seen on page 87 to page 91, comes to conclude that there are two spirits. That is, the good spirit and the evil spirit. She says that the good spirit is when someone always obeys the rules and regulations of God, while the evil spirit occurs when one disobeys the spirit of God. So we say such a person has the spirit of the beast. Again, during this lesson, Miss Nicole uses a lot of imagery. The first imagery that she uses is that of traffic rules. And she asks, what happens if someone fails to obey traffic rules? And the class answers that what is inevitable is an accident. An accident leads to pain, an accident leads to injuries, an accident leads to untold agony. And she also compares that to when someone, the created, fails to obey the rules and regulations of the creator. Such a person suffers the same fate as that person who fails to obey the rules of traffic. Again, during the lesson, there is a historical allusion. And the historical allusion, we come to realize that Miss Nicole had given out some handouts. And in the handout, Alvita says that in the handout, there was the fall of Jerusalem mentioned there. The fall of Jerusalem, the siege by the Babylonians. And from the handout, it is stated that what led to the fall of Jerusalem is that the Jews failed to obey God. They committed idolatry, they were full of corruption, sexual perversion, and all sorts of the evils. And that brings about the historical allusion as even the year of that occurrence, that is 587 BC, has been mentioned. Then again, during the lesson, what also comes out is literary allusion. Miss Nicole alludes to Euripides, who was a Greek playwright, and she reads a quotation by Euripides that slow but sure can achieve the might of gods, as paraphrased. Of course, you can go and get the real quotation from the text. And this, she says, as a way of a wake-up call to the class, because before that, there are rhetorical questions that she asked, that in their society, that is in Maracas Municipality, are the police officers only serving those who grease their palms? Is there injustice in courtrooms? And those rhetorical questions kind of bring about the injustice as a theme in Maracas Municipality. Again, another theme that comes about is the corruption, because the students and Ms. Nicole are in agreement that their society mirrors that of the Israelites back in the day in 587 BC during the siege of Babylon and the fall of Jerusalem. Again, immorality also comes out as one similarity between the life of the Israelites and the life of the people in Maracas Municipality. Then another theme that comes out here is that theme of obedience. When Miss Nicole enters the class, she is observant, and that is a trait by Miss Nicole. She is observant or keen, as seen on page 87, to realize that the classroom is in a mess. And as organized or neat teacher she is, she asks the students to align their chairs. And the students come out as obedient or submissive because they, without any second thought, without hesitation, they oblige to what the teacher says. So there is that theme of obedience. Then there is the theme of disobedience. And here is on the part of those who do not obey the rules of God. And for that matter, they have the spirit of the beast, as mentioned in Miss Nicole's class. So such people are disobedient. Then, apart from the three traits of Miss Nicole that we've talked about, that is observant, organized, and inquisitive, she is also thankful or appreciative. So whenever a student makes a contribution in the class, she is there to appreciate them. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, as seen on page 87 and page 89 and page 90. No wonder the students are cooperative or collaborative, because virtually all the students in the classroom participate and answer the various questions that they are being asked. This brings out Miss Nicole as wise or knowledgeable. Look at the allusions that she uses, the literary allusion, the historical allusion, and to some extent even the biblical allusion, and the environmental imagery to reinforce her points. So these ones bring her out as someone who is wise or knowledgeable. Viewers, that is the end of our class on the analysis of Act 3, Scene 1, an ethic lesson at Sagrada Secondary School. Thank you for watching. Until next time.